Now this episode we're going to focus on the Batman. Now this one is based on the traditional comics look of the character. I ordered this from Amazon, and when I got it I was a little disappointed because look at the ear in the package. It is totally bent. I'm gonna have to try and fix that one with a little bit of heat later on, but we will do that outside of this video. Here's a close look at the packaging. You can see the box art for the side, DC Multiverse logo. It's based on the Detective Comics number 1000 appearance of Batman. McFarlane Toys logo on the back. You get a nice, good look. Cover. The artwork's based off of. Here are a few other figures in the line that we've already reviewed. And this side of the box, which gives you a little window into the figure. Not as cool as the rest of the box. So, without further ado, let's break into the Batman. Okay, so here is the Detective Comics Batman. Let's start with the look at his accessories that he comes with. Of course, he comes with the cool card. Love these cards, and I have a special way I'm going to display these with the figures, and I'll show that to you in a later video. The back of the card with the data file on it in case you want to read. You can pause this right here and check out the data file on the Batman from Detective Comics 1000. Nice, cool. I think that looks like Jim Lee art. So yes, very cool. Alrighty, he comes with his trusty DC logoed display stand. Love those. You can see the DC logo there with the cool peg right there. Throw him down. He comes with a Batarang. Pretty cool Batarang. Just look at how it's shaped. Very, very cool. Look how thick that guy is. And then of course he comes with the grapple gun, which I've talked about with Batgirl. She also came with a grapple gun, a little, different look to it. I'm not a fan of the stringy thing here. Just put the end into the end of the gun and let's make it like that. But no, I get it. You want to be able to pose him in an action pose with this thing just releasing. But I'm not a fan of it, so it won't be displayed with mine. It'll just be sticking behind him or in a box somewhere. Let's look at the Batman himself. Here he is up close. Nice look at Batman and his failing, droopy ear. Looks like he fell out of the package on the way to me, which is why it got bent a little bit. You can see a side profile, the back, and this side of him. Now, the cape is all one piece, so it kind of hangs over here. So that will make the articulation in the butterfly joints in the shoulders a little bit tricky because you won't get full extension on them without lifting that cape. And that's about as far as he goes without maybe doing some damage to the figure itself. Yeah, you could probably lift it up a little bit, but I'm not even gonna play with it. He does have bicep swivel. Let me see if I can show you that here. Yep. See, swivels there and around. He has double jointed elbows, which is really cool. Wow, look at that. Even that one's bent up. Ah, the little fin on the glove is bent up too. I have to do some serious patchwork here, heat work with that. Wrist swivel, go back and forth, just like the normal figures in the rest of this line. His head, that's about as high as it goes, but that's pretty good on these figures. It does move pretty high, pretty low if you want to look down, and it turns all the way around. So really, really cool. The bat emblem is pretty cool. It is not like the Superman shield on the other Supermans where it's sort of sculpted and laid on top. This is it looks like it's sculpted and just recessed into the chest area there, so that's pretty cool. If you see here, get a little close, look at the sculpting detail, just the pattern on the sides right there. Really cool looking job there. I like the way they did that. That's an excellent job. The one detraction on this figure is this the joint here. I don't know why, but a lot of the figures, they look good with this, and I don't know if it's the paint, just the color gray that they went with, that just sort of, it doesn't look very attractive on the figure, but that's okay. It's a minor gripe. It's a minor gripe with this. He does have pretty cool belt. Again, normally the paint apps are really spot on, but with these yellow belts, I think a nice, like I said, a nice black wash or something to really make the details of the belt pop out would have been just an excellent option there. Pretty cool. Split, he can do the split there. Really nice. He does have double jointed knees, as you can see here, for some excellent bend there. And he has the classic McFarlane ankles with the toe bend as well. I'm not a fan of those, but you know, I've gone over that in previous videos how I'm not a fan of those, and that is okay. I don't have to be a fan of everything. The cape is plastic rubbery type material. Same with all the other McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse figures in this wave, so that's pretty cool. All right, so now that we had a good look at him, let's stand him up and compare him to some of the other figures in the wave. Okay, so here he is with Superman. These are the two more comic related figures in this first wave of DC Multiverse figures. You know, you have your animated figures, you have your CW TV figures, you have even though they are comic related figures, I like to call them the armored wave of figures with the Hellbat Batman suit and the Superman Unchained. But the Harley Quinn, yes, is based on the comics, but it has more of an animated vibe, so I tend to lean more animated with her look, so I would leave these two as the main comic accurate looks of these figures. And he stands up pretty tall. My one complaint about him, let's get up close here. Look at the size of Batman's head. It's tiny, especially compared to Superman. Tiny, tiny head, just a little bit bigger of a head, and that would have been a near perfect Batman figure. Oh well, that's nitpicking. Let's check him out with the other Batman figures in the wave. Alrighty, here are all three of the Batman figures in this initial wave of McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse action figures. You have your animated Batman, your comic accurate Batman, and the Hellbat suit armor from, I believe it first debuted in Batman and Robin, some issue, I can't remember, and later in the Superman Rebirth series. No! Batman, he fell. I got him back up, finally. These animated figures, well, at least the Batman, tends to be a little shaky when it comes to standing because of the little legs and the weight of the cape on the back. Superman, similar, but he seems to have I seem to get a better balance with Superman. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this Batman figure outside of the little ear thing, which you're probably not going to get that on your figure, let's be honest. Mine just had a little hiccup. And the waist joint there, or ab crunch, or whatever you call it. I would say that that is a pretty solid Batman figure, and the size of the head kind of makes him but outside of that, he's a pretty solid Batman figure. Not in my top 3 figures from this DC Multiverse wave, but we will do another video to talk about those and rank them in that order. But there you go, there you have it. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button. I sure would appreciate it. If you want to hit me up outside of YouTube, check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Alrighty, so question of the day. Do you have this Batman figure? What do you think of him? Out of these three, which one is your favorite? Hit me up. Peace.